Welcome to the SmackDown Penitentiary.
What is going on? It is Wednesday night.
And you know what time it is? It's time for the Vincent Dan Show. This is the happy hour. My name is Vincent LaSpada, along with my co-host, Dan the Man. Dan, I don't see a drink in your hand. This is happy hour. We're supposed to be having a drink. Katie's over here with no power. She's had a bottle of wine. She's ready to go. Where's your drink, Dan?
I've already had my fair share of drinks for the entire week. So I think I love it. I'm going to stick to my agua.
He's gonna stick to agua.
My H2O.
Real quick, can you send Cactus Katie the link so she can at least watch or maybe even sign on her
Katie
phone?
has the link. I don't know where she
Cactus
is.
Katie
She needs to pop in here. You know,
she has the link. Okay, Cactus Katie, I'm looking right at you. You know, pop in here anytime you want.
Mm-hmm. This is absolute buffoonery. We're coming at you live right now. We're doing a watch along to AEW Dynamite right now. You know, I got to tell you, Vince, this has been, I thought, a pretty smooth Dynamite so far, and
I'm not gonna lie to you. I really enjoyed that match. And forgive me if I'm gonna batch the match with the two women. Who are those two women?
Mariah May and Harley Cameron, two of the most beautiful women in AEW.
Oh,
and let me tell you,
beautiful.
I have been hammering AEW for their women's division and how much better it's, and lately it's gotten much better. And let me tell you, this was one of the first women's matches I've seen in a long time where I did not see botch after botch after botch.
I'm gonna tell you what, if I fell in any of those girls' laps, and I'm telling you what, either one of those girls, after 9 holes of golf,
I think if you fell into their laps, you would crush them.
After 9 holes of golf, I would still sniff it. Even after 18 holes of golf, I'd still sniff it. I mean, both those women are fucking gorgeous.
You are absolutely a repulsive human being.
I am fucking ridiculous tonight. And we're going to get this show going. Let's get it up. Come on, guys. Keep the totals going on because tonight it's going to be an amazing night. We have 30 minutes until AEW Dynamite reviews. We're watching right now. We got Big Bill and Chris Jericho taking on I don't even know who these guys are. Are these the nobodies?
Are these nobodies? Even is this?
They're nobodies.
They're always nobodies. What do you mean?
I gotta tell you, man, watching Chris Jericho wrestle, I gotta tell you, I watched I watched a match yesterday with Chris Jericho and Juventud Guerrero, and I also watched a match yesterday with Chris Jericho and Eddie Guerrero. And I gotta tell you, man, he's really let himself go. I mean, I know he really wants to keep going and actually wrestle, but I mean,
is that a Band-Aid under his?
It is. It's a big fucking black Band-Aid.
Oh, wow.
Well, guys, listen. AEW Dynamite we're going to get to in about 30 minutes, but tonight's topic I want to talk about, but before I talk about it, I had a special guest tonight. This person is absent. I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks we can get him or her back on. But tonight
I'm not counting on anything.
But tonight's topic
tonight's topic needs to be all about the NHL playoffs and the Florida Panthers and the Boston Bruins. I am absolutely up and down. I'm a roller coaster right now with this series.
Well,
This is
okay, all
absolute
right.
hockey at its finest. I
Okay.
am literally like this.
I got to ask you
Okay.
then. You're a roller coaster. What happened to the Lightning?
Who cares what happened to the Lightning?
What do you mean? Who cares? This is
The
a guy.
Lightning got smoked. They got smoked by the Florida Panthers in 5. What do you mean?
Okay, so they lost across the board.
They lost in 5.
Okay, they lost. So they didn't win any games.
They won 1.
Okay, they won 1. Okay.
What, Vince, are you new to this? Do you not know how
I'm
7
not,
game series
honestly,
works?
I'll be honest, bro. I'm not watching the playoffs. Maybe I should.
Oh
I'm
my
just not watching
gosh.
it.
I don't know what's wrong with you. You got NBA right now. You got NHL right now. You got
Who's playing tonight? Who's
fantastic-
playing tonight in the NBA?
In the NBA? You got the Knicks and the Pacers.
Damn. Right now, are they on?
Yeah, it's literally a 2-point game in the third right now with 8 to go.
I'm switching over to the Knicks and the Pacers right now, where it is a 2-point
Pacers are up right now. Yep, the Knicks lead the series right now
77.
1-0.
Pacers. This is the second game, right? Second game of the
Second
season.
game. This is good stuff.
I tell you what, the Pacers look amazing this year. They've really come a long way since they've had since I knew the Pacers.
Let's go, doggy! Go!
What are you watching? What are you watching?
The Panthers.
Oh, so you're watching hockey too?
Absolutely.
Oh my! I can't keep up. There's NBA playoffs. There's hockey. There's wrestling. I need like 3 TVs in my room.
The ride along guys are back. What is going on? Here's my ultimate hater. Love
What's
you
going on,
for hating.
Charmaine?
Let's go, Charmaine.
Charmaine. But let's talk about tonight's topic. Tonight's topic is things you grew up with in places that you used to love. And I'm going to start it off with is a place that I used to love when I was a kid. You might not know it. You might know it. Or Albertsons. And when I was a kid, I loved to go to Albertsons, and they had a really small movie spot right in the middle of the actual. You remember going to Albertsons?
What the hell are you talking about?
You don't remember going to Albertsons as a kid? Albertsons, man. Albertsons, come on.
I know what Publix is. I know what Publix
come
is.
on.
What do you
Not
mean?
Publix, Albertsons, man. That's
Dude,
the shop right there, man. No, dude, Albertsons. You know Albertsons, Katie? Oh my God.
Katie? Where's Katie? Time out. What's going on? Where's Katie? Where's Cactus Katie?
Cactus Katie, where are you at? You're not gonna get on?
Cactus Katie, you got to get on here. Where Vince is talking about Vince is on the sauce right now. He's hitting it a little too hard. He's getting a little liquored up. He doesn't even know what he's doing. He's talking about putting shirts on.
Vince is hitting the sauce tonight. He said, "I've had about 2 of these 32-ounce cups of sauce, and I'm ready. I'm ready to make more pizza. Let's go. Let's get this going." Dan, I'm not going to where your haters loves me. Katie, can you keep the show in check, please? Jeff is telling you to keep the show in check. Katie said this is a Dan and Vinny show. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Name a place that you used to love growing up as a kid you used to go to. Go ahead. I can't hear you. There you go. Where would you?
I mean, oh man, I don't.
Come on, Dan. I mean, it's not that hard.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, come on.
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me,
sir? I'm not invited to the show. Katie's not invited to the show.
Listen, I don't know who's a bigger liar, Katie or Vince. I don't know. I don't know who believes their own BS more. This is
What? How are you gonna call me BS, sir? Charmaine, come on. I need you to say who's a more big BSer, me or Dan the man.
Whose house?
Dwarves house. Let's go back to AEW Dynamite. What's going on here? We got the rated R superstar Adam Copeland, the TNT champion, coming out of the tunnel right now. What's he doing?
You know him?
Who's he fighting?
He is going to be fighting Brody King, and
Brody King.
This one tickles my fancy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Let's see this.
I'm a big fan of big titties.
Is that why you have them?
No, Dan, that's not funny. Okay, don't be mad because my chest is a lot more, toned than yours. I mean, I don't want to.
You're definitely a busty. You're a busty individual. I will give you that.
Wow, Charmaine. He's telling me that I have double D's over here. Double D's, these nuts.
Double D's, these nuts. This is definitely a PG show, and Vince wants to take it up to another level.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my!
Who's wrong?
Here we go. Go.
Who's wrong? Dan. It's Dan. Oh, Dan's wrong. Shot.
But see, what else is new though? What else is new? When am I not getting hated on?
Where the fuck is Mad Dog? Let's get Mad Dog.
Mad Dog literally big timed us and said that he will not be available to do the news. He will not be available to special guest because he decided he's going to go watch Dune 2. Why would you watch Dune 2? Dune 2, first off, has been out for like the past 2 months, and it's literally available to buy on like Amazon and
fucking
iTunes.
Brody King has a fucking bomb-ass entrance, man.
Dude, Brody King is
a fucking
legit.
Beast. He's a fucking beast, bro. Brody King he's been looked at very, very little on the card. He's a fucking beast. He
is a killer. And let me tell you, I met Brody King at Revolution in Orlando back in 2022.
You did, Mad Dog? How'd that go?
Oh, really? Really? Is that the direction we're going right now?
Oh shit!
I don't know why you're such a clown tonight. I mean, tonight you're like on next level, Vinny, Max Spada, Venomness, Victoria.
Okay, go on. You met him in 2020.
I did. Nice guy.
It did look weird, Jeff. It did look weird.
Well, I mean, that's why he's an addition. So I don't know if some of the add-ons are they're going to be a little off and wonky from the originals that are already in the game.
You know what? I'm going to tell you this right now. Since it's the Vincent Dan show, I'm going to invite somebody from our guest list onto the show and see if they'll accept my invitation. I want you to send an invitation.
Who's shoe?
I want you.
Who's shoe?
I want you to send an invitation to Charmaine, and I want her to come on the show.
So you want Shu to send an invitation to Charmaine?
Get the fuck out of here! Just put an invitation, dickhead.
Charmaine, we're opening an invitation for you to come join the happy hour.
She needs a link, asshole.
Excuse you over here. You know what? First off, let me tell you something, Sasquatch.
I was late today.
I see. No.
Okay.
No. Okay. Look at this BS right here. You got you think you're a badass because you got a chest hair, okay? And you want to talk some smack.
No badass here.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I'm no badass here. I'm not better than anybody else on this fucking platform.
Yeah, the badass is just a fat ass. Let's go. Go to the next one.
I'm done with this. All right, so hold on. I need to send this. I need to send this link to because you don't want to do it. I need to send this link to
yeah, send the link. Send the link to Charmaine. He needs to go back to Catholic school. He needs a good ruler lesson. Sadly, I think Vince would actually like that. I would. And I can only imagine where that ruler would go.
I would love that.
You're disgusting. I am repulsed.
Oh, come on.
Come on. Guys, this right now we have Adam Copeland, the Rated R superstar, going up against Brody King, a member of the House of Black.
Fucking beast, bro.
He is a beast. Beast.
He's blowing it up over there.
You want to see? You know what, Jeff? I don't just want to see Charmaine on the show. I want to see Jeff on the show. We got to bring Jeff on.
I'll send an invitation to Jeff right now.
Jeff needs an invite. Jeff, if you are on, if you are around, if you are near any sort of camera, which I'm sure you have a phone, come join us. Come join us on the show. Let's talk some AEW Dynamite. I know Vince is gonna, it's only a matter of time before he brings up the other program that goes on Mondays and Fridays. And I'm shocked. It's been 11 minutes and not a single reference yet. And I don't even want you to talk about one right now. I want to see how long it could go without you bringing it up.
I'll be honest with you, I really have nothing to say about them.
Good. I don't either.
I don't think. I mean, can I ask you how this weekend's pay-per-view went? Because I didn't watch it.
This weekend's PLE, it wasn't bad. It felt very pointless to me because it felt like having the show just the sake of having a show. There wasn't any significant moments that I can think of. The matches weren't bad. Besides, unfortunately, Jade Cargill, she is still looking a bit rough. And that's a bit unfortunate. But beyond that, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I think we had a first opener. The first opener was a street fight, and that was pretty solid. But beyond that, I don't really find any notable highlights.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna be on. I never. Well, first off, I never agreed to this. I never agreed to this.
We'll be on the next NXT show next Tuesday.
Not if I'm down in South Florida for Game 5. So we'll see.
Oh, okay.
Next. All right, we're gonna go ahead. Yeah. Where is Charmaine? Is she coming on? Is Jeff coming on? Who's coming on?
I'm trying to send a message. My problem is I don't have Jeff as a friend, so I'm trying to figure out how to send him a message. You have Jeff as a friend?
Jeff cannot come on right now. He will be. We're gonna get this guy on the show by June. That is my goal.
All right, so let's talk about this. Nate, what's one thing that you loved growing up that you had that you think that was very near and dear to your heart?
Very near. Cartoons. Good cartoons. Kids nowadays, the crap that they watch is absolute crap.
You would say SpongeBob SquarePants would be crap?
I mean, I'm not the biggest SpongeBob fan. I mean, give me some Hey Arnold, give me some Rugrats, give me some Recess, give me some Rocko's Modern Life, some Real Monsters.
Hey Arnold?
Yeah, that's what I say. Hey Arnold was fantastic. I mean, could you imagine kids literally 20 years from now being like, bro, that Cocoa Melon right there, put that right in. Like,
Cocoa Melon, what is that?
Yeah. Go ahead and look it up and watch it. I mean,
what, is that shit?
Oh my gosh.
Horrible.
I mean, it can't get worse than Cocoa Melon.
No?
No. It really can't.
I've never seen Cocoa Melon, but I would tell you what, I know when I was a kid, I always looked forward to. Remember Snick at Night? Nick at Night?
Absolutely.
It was all that. It was Tina Kell.
Wait.
No. All that
No.
Kenan and Kel.
Mm-mm.
Nick at Night?
That was no. Nick at Night was I Dream of Jeannie, Bewitched, Brady Bunch.
Okay, so then what was Saturday night
Gilligan's
then?
Island.
What was that? Snick at Night? What was
It might have been Snick.
okay, so then it was all that. It was Kenan and Kel, and it was Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yes, that sounds like Snick.
And those were my shows. Those are Kenan and Kel growing up. That was my show. I love watching Kenan and Kel, and that was the jam right there, man. Kenan and Kel, all that Kablam. Remember Kablam?
Kablam was a fun one.
Kablam. Remember Randy and Mandy with the chocolate? It was Kenan Thompson and Amanda Bindings. They would be in the kitchen making
Who?
Amanda Bynes.
Amanda Bynes?
Yeah, whatever her fucking name is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kenan and Kel was great. That was the shit back then.
What? I Dream of Jeannie, Kenan and Kel.
I love Lucy. I love Lucy back then.
I love Lucy.
That was great.
Bewitched was really good, and I Dream of Jeannie was another great one, and
oh man, shit, fucking Brody King's busted the fuck open over here.
Brody King. This is a slobber knocker, guys.
All right, JR.
No. By God, this is a slobber knocker.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Stone Cold. Can you believe that?
Stone Cold.
Can you believe they let go with Jerry Lawler? What a fucking legend Jerry Lawler was, man. What a legend.
How about Double Jeopardy? What, Katie? What
Double Jeopardy?
What is wrong with you?
Fuck? What is that?
We were like 10. Why are we watching Jeopardy? We don't know
that. Alex Trebek? What was that? That's way past our prime.
Oh my gosh. Geez Louise, like seriously. Oh, my childhood was about watching Discovery Channel, and I watched a lot of I love when people say I watched Friends. Like, you're 9 years old. You were watching Friends.
Did you really watch Friends?
I watched Friends. No, you didn't. If you're 35 and you're telling me that you used to watch Friends, bullshit. Bullshit. There's no way. There's no way. Because when Friends was on the air, I was like 6, and I think when it came off the air, what hold on. Let's see. What was Friends last season? Let's see.
How old are you when South Park came on?
Oh, dude, I was like 9.
And did you ever watch it?
Oh, yeah, I did.
I used to stand in the kitchen at my mom and dad's house back in Longwood. I used to stand in the kitchen and look at the little window inside the kitchen cutout, and I would duck and watch fucking South Park because I wasn't allowed to watch it.
Okay, all right, get this. The final season of Friends was May 6, 2004. So that means that I would have been 14.
Uh-oh, fucking Knicks are pulling away. 97-91, 58 seconds ago in the third.
You know what? There you go. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That was a good one. Family Matters. That was a good one. I watched
Fresh
those.
Prince. What about Saved by the fucking Bell? Saved
by the Bell was fantastic.
That's fucking, Fresh Prince. I still watch that shit today. That's the fucking show right there. Hang on, Jeffrey. That's the shit.
One that I never really understood.
You mean Double Dare? Double Dare you used to watch?
Oh, Double Dare was good. Legends of the Hidden Temple. That was another good one.
What about the one with the arcades? What was the one with the arcades? Remember the arcades where they would play all the games? Type in Nickelodeon arcade game. It wasn't Legends of the Hidden Temple.
I think Vince is coming up with his own stuff.
Oh, man. Come on. Arcade show.
Nick Arcade. That was from 92 to 97.
Oh,
I don't remember that.
That was fucking fantastic.
I didn't watch that.
What about
Everyone wanted to be on Legends of the Hidden Temple. That was a fantastic show.
That was a good show. That was a good show.
Was it a good show, Vince?
That was a great show.
Was it?
Let's go. We're on a commercial break over here at AEW Dynamite. Brody King is in control about the suplex edge Adam Copeland. It's so
Wild
weird.
and Crazy Kid.
Oh man, that was a fucking show.
Yeah, I remember that.
Kids.
Full House.
Oh my God, going back to my fucking childhood, man. Damn.
You know what? I also used to teach lessons, like real life lessons in these shows. Like things that you could actually...
Not everyone, but a lot of them did. Yes, you hated Full House. How did you hate Full House? What did you hate about Full House?
What kind of tomfoolery is this right now?
Come on, bad guy Jack. What are we talking about?
What is not to like about Full House? Oh baby, goal number 5.
Was it really
number
full?
5.
I mean, you got to think, bro. I mean, he had the cousin, the brother-in-law, the kids, him, the wife, the ex-wife. They're all living in the same house. How do you not? How you asking me that question?
Oh man. The Bruins have pulled Jeremy Swayman from net for the first time in his playoff career after Panthers take a 4-1 lead. That is wild. And now the Panthers are up 5-1. This is wild. This is amazing. I love this. But go on, Vince.
No, I'm just amazed. Let me ask you a question. What was your first memory or experience at Blockbuster?
Oh man. That goes back. I mean, I remember going to Blockbuster.
Chris is not a fan of all these shows.
You go, and when you went to Blockbuster, you go at like midnight. You try to convince them, like on a Monday, like,
right? Yeah.
Like, come on, I want that. I want that. You know, it's you could release it now. You know, and sometimes you can convince them. Sometimes you couldn't, and they give you the release for the next day. And man, I remember, man, I always just loved going and just when you're waiting for that one movie, and you just sit there. And it was like a game, and you'd stand around, and as soon as someone came to that drop box, be like, hey, was that it? Did they return it? And I mean, man, you could be there for 2 hours. I mean, Blockbuster was an experience, and it's a shame that kids will not understand what it was. And
well,
we're the last generation that really understands it.
I agree with you. But the one thing that I think I remember the most was when you couldn't afford those video game systems like the Sega Genesis, the Sega Saturn, the 64, the PlayStation. They had them there to rent, and they were like, I don't know, $60 to $70 a day to rent. So I remember when I was a kid, I would rent. They looked like suitcases, and you would take it.
I don't mean to cut you off, but you need to put on ESPN because it's literally an all-out brawl right now between the Panthers and the Bruins. Right now, they have stopped play. Everyone is beating the crap out of each other on the ice right now. This is pure frustration going on right now. This is. I mean,
all I see right now is people in the box.
Oh yeah, no, they're giving everyone penalties.
Really?
Yep.
So it's a good game so far. Man, it's so hard to watch all this shit, man. You got wrestling, you got fucking NBA, you got NHL. How do you fucking keep up with all this shit? I can't keep up with all this shit, man. There's too much stuff going on.
There's how many people are gonna end up in the box right here? This is insane to me.
Well, this fucking Brody King and fucking Edge match, man. I tell you what, these guys are beating the fuck out of each other. I mean, Edge is about to fucking throw Brody King off the side of the ring here. Oh fuck! And fucking Adam Copeland with the fucking suplex on the hardest part of the ring. But again, man, listen, hold on. I gotta show you Blockbuster. I still got Blockbuster cards right here.
What the hell is that?
It's a Blockbuster card, man.
No,
it's a
it's
gift
not.
card. Yes,
Turn it around.
it's a gift card, bro. Yeah. I still got them. Bro, I got 2 of them. I got 3 of them.
What are you gonna use that on?
I've been buying in bro. In the last couple of weeks I've been just buying, a couple like $5-10. I've been buying the hard shell VHS tape cases, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, I'm a collector, man. I'm a fucking collector, bro. Telling you, man. I mean, listen, if you guys are from the Central Florida area, you've missed a couple months ago at the Central Florida Fairgrounds. They had Brody King just put fucking Adam Copeland to the table. They had a Blockbuster experience, and that my friend was great.
I remember Blockbuster experience. I've been to Blockbuster. It was Blockbuster Golf and Games.
No.
And
it just happened like 2 weeks ago.
What?
Yes. At the Central Florida Fairgrounds, they brought it back. A company from Miami has been buying Blockbuster. Oh, here we go for the cover. Oh, Edge just beat Brody King.
What a shock. What a shock.
So,
hey, guys, I see we have our special guest backstage right now.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Go ahead.
Hey, girl. Here we go. What's up,
Hey,
Charmaine?
what up? How you doing?
What's going on with you? Thank you for joining us for the Vincent Dan show.
Hey, hi, Dan. Finally see you face to face instead of buying bull crap.
Right? Absolutely. I love this.
Are you on a show on UPR at all?
I used to be the show and stuff. I used to be with them. I was the first female to do a promo battle, if you see it.
I remember those.
I also did they movies and stuff, and I be with them. They used to be in Manhattan. I be with them and stuff.
Where are you at? Where are you at? New York?
I'm in the Bronx, New York.
Oh shit, she in that hard Brooklyn South.
Hey.
Chris is over here. Who approved this?
Nah, he don't like when I get in.
Chris. I approve this.
He don't like when I approve it. He always do that.
Oh,
but
man.
It's been a while, to be honest. So
how hot is it over there in the Bronx right now?
It's okay now.
Shit, it was 100
on brawl right now. I love it.
It was 100 degrees here in Florida today.
Oh my god!
It was
today was
brutal
crazy,
today.
hot and cold. Oh my god!
It's supposed to be hot and cold. Tomorrow's supposed to be 97.
Tomorrow's
we'll be in the 60s.
60s? Holy shit! Oh, here you go. There you go. Here's your girl. What's her name? Mercedes Moné on the NXT.
Bum 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 bum.
So are you keep up to date with AEW or WWE or not really?
I ain't WWE.
Oh, so no
I
AEW.
also have friends. I have friends who work in the AEW.
What is going on here? She wrecked some guy named David Technician. What is this?
Oh yeah, the promo battle I did with David. They would do a promo battle.
What's this one? A lot of better than armpit of America for Florida. Well, I mean, Florida is fucking hot. I tell you that.
I got families for Orlando.
Charmaine is here.
Sir Jeff.
I tell you what, So what was your take on this week's Backlash? What was your favorite match?
I need the girls match. The one I'm wearing the shirt. That's it. I don't like the other matches. The other match was garbage. It was garbage.
It felt like a waste.
Damien Priest don't need nobody to help to get the belt. He got it. I don't know why he helped. I can't stand these people, man. I can't stand JD. I can't stand him. You
don't like JD McGunnum? What's his? Am I saying his name right?
Vince, you can never pronounce anybody's name.
And I
go on. Say Jade's name. Say Jade.
Listen,
come on.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm drunk. I don't care.
Come on, Vince. What is Jade's name? Say it.
JD McGunnum.
No. Jade. Jade.
Who?
Jade.
Jade Cardigill.
Jade Cardigill.
She's good. I'm happy that they finally push her. She's good. But I don't know that match like everything was fine, and then they put her like pinballs like back and forth.
Yeah.
You know the problem with WWE is there's too many Indians and not enough. I'm sorry, there's too many Chiefs, and not enough Indians there. There's too many people. Shut up. There's too many people that are worth a shit, and they don't. I feel like they don't push them. Oh,
yeah.
Hold on.
You don't like when I'm here. He always like that. Here we go.
Come on, Chris. Don't be a hater.
Chris is not hating. Chris is not hating right now.
We're just having a little conversation with Charmaine. She's a fan of UPR. Come on.
She is. And how many time promo champion?
I was one.
One time promo champion.
Yeah, they was doing that. I was one.
Do you remember the promo you cut?
I caught up with Elvis. Oh my god, the most retarded person ever. The one he had trouble with the internet, and then I did with David.
But do you remember what you said?
No. I watch it. I have it saved. I have it. But
I mean, if you got it saved, I mean, you're gonna have to share that with us at one point. We're gonna have to get this out there.
Oh, you know what, dude? This Dynamite end at 10 or 11.
Dynamite ended at 10.
That was 2 hours.
It's fucking 10:03. It's still going on. What do you mean?
Vince.
What?
Why are you extra in everything you do?
Can I ask you? Did you set up the Dynamite show?
This is the Dynamite show. This is the Dynamite review and watch along. And watch along.
Oh, so we're not going to end it and put the. We're not going to. Okay, all right. So when this segment ends, we're going to have to break and we're going to have to go into Dynamite.
We're going right into Dynamite.
Okay. All right. Now, Charmaine, do you stick around? You don't. That's right. You don't watch AEW, right? Do you?
Sometimes I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it today because I got my daughter. I be with her and stuff. And that time I be with her. I didn't watch AEW today.
All right.
Well,
listen, Charmaine, I'm really glad that. Chris, Dan, are you seeing this?
I'm seeing it.
No, Dan, are you seeing what I'm seeing in the bottom here of the screen?
I'm seeing what's on the bottom of the screen.
Do you?
Yes, I do, Vince. I do. Vince.
Are we going to get a special guest on?
Chris.
Are we going to get a special? Are we going to get?
I don't even know what's going on here anymore.
All right. Well, listen. We're gonna break. We're gonna go into a break. Charmaine, thank you for joining us. I'm glad you came on the show, and we'll have you on again. Thanks for watching the Vincent Dan show, second episode. Listen, when we come back here on the Vincent Dan show, we're gonna break, and we're going to be in our Dynamite show, Dynamite review show.
Absolutely, we're getting to it.
Okay.
Let's go.
So stick around.
All right.
What is going on, guys? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to steal your thunder, Dan.
No, you're a mess. You're just a
Listen,
mess.
we are on the AEW Dynamite show. Thanks for joining us. Your host, Dan the Man, Vincent LaSpada here. I'm glad anybody that watched the Vincent Dan show. Thanks for joining us. It's a trial. We're trying it out, so we're gonna figure things out. But we're almost at the end of Dynamite, and the Young Bucks are on. I honestly don't know what the hell's going on. Do you know what's going on?
I don't.
So
know
we
what's
got
going
Eddie Kingston, Brian Danielson,
on. So Eddie Kingston and Brian Danielson
and
seem
FTR.
to be an FTR will be going against the Elite.
They look like they're ready for business, man. They look like, and I'm surprised because I really thought that was Danielson's last match.
No, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little disappointed because I kind of wanted to see maybe like a new surprise, a new signing. Maybe even a good opportunity to introduce the Motor City Machine Guns here. It's
Have they debuted yet?
They have not.
Which I'm sad because they're a really good tag team from TNA.
They are. They're a fantastic tag team.
Oh shit! It's an archery in the arena match. I love those fucking matches.
I'm sorry, a what?
Archery in the arena match, right?
No, anarchy.
Whatever.
No, it's not.
Same
Archery
thing.
is
Thing.
it's getting a bow and an arrow. So it's not, but okay. Anyways, this is definitely like Survivor Series standoff right now. This is absolute madness.
We're at 103-107 the Knicks in the fourth quarter at 6 minutes ago. Man, I tell you what, the Knicks do not want to die, bro. They're going to make it to the finals. They're fucking pushing it this year.
You think so?
Bro, I'm gonna tell you what, man. They're real. I mean, I know they don't have Carmelo Anthony anymore, but they are really. They're. Why are you laughing?
Archery.
Oh, fuck off!
Oh man, I love
You can't
this.
take me serious right now. I'm drinking.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am. Oh shit! Oh shit! War game standoff. Oh look, even fucking Chris is joining in. Right, look at this. There you go. There's Chris.
Chris is joining in.
LOL or archery. Yeah, go ahead, guys. Laugh it up. Laugh it up. Chris, let's get into. I'm sorry, Chris. Oh God, here I'm so fucked up.
Well, we know.
Dan, let's get into AEW Dynamite, man. I mean, you probably watched tonight.
I mean, we saw a slobber knocker of a show right now, and I got to tell you, if you missed this Dynamite, you definitely were caught sleeping, and you're going to need to go back and watch.
I missed a lot of this Dynamite.
Why did you miss the Dynamite?
Bro, I'm so fucked up. It's ridiculous.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? What am I talking? I've had almost 2 of these, bro. 2 of these.
You got to get control, bro.
I'm controlling it. Let's go.
You're not controlling anything. This guy's a mess. See what I have to deal with here. This is insane.
Let's get this fucking show on the road. Let's talk about the highlights of the show. Come on. We got the Knicks, the fucking Florida Panthers, the AEW Dynamite. Come on. What do you want to choose?
We got highlights. We got lowlights. We got so much to talk about. Let's go ahead and jump into the start of the show here. Unfortunately, Taz would not be available tonight. He could not make it to Dynamite. He had some treatment on his knee and a procedure is being done on the opposite knee this week. Flying and travel was just not possible for him, so he did have to miss the show. But he did.
Is this a lie or is it real?
No, it's legitimate. I mean, dude, the guy beat the crap out of himself, man. I mean, this guy has been wrestling since the 90s. I mean, of course he's a disastrous mess. I mean, what do you expect, really?
All right.
So,
all right.
So we're gonna go to the initial part of the show. We open up, and we still get the total elite entrants. So we're just getting, Okada, we're getting the Bucks, we're getting Perry, and I mean, I don't know how much longer we're going to go with this, but we're going with this. This is
What
very
about Luger?
reminiscent.
What about Luger?
Yeah, we're totally getting Luger in there. This is very reminiscent of NWO and WCW days. So we go ahead, we start the show. We have Orange Cassidy against Trent Beretta. And I got to tell you, these guys, they went at it, man. Vince is over here cracking himself up. I mean, it's what it must be to live your life.
He said Jim with Luger. Oh,
This guy's a joke. I need a new host. Executive consultant, I think you might need to step in for this guy over here.
Come on, let's go. Let's get this. All right, we're talking about the elite. Let's go.
Yeah, we're talking about the elite. We're actually not talking about the elite. We're talking about the first match, which is Orange Cassidy and Trent Beretta. Do you know anything about what's going on with them?
I totally do. Let's go.
All right. So So why don't you walk me through what's going on with the storyline?
Fucking clue.
You don't know what's going on with them?
I have. Oh no, I know they're fighting. I know that they've all broken up. There's no more Orange Cassidy and Trent Beretta and the minivan and all that. I know they broke up.
Chuck Taylor, yeah, the minivan.
Yeah, when we went to AEW Dynamite and Jacksonville. They all broke up.
Yeah, the minivan. Mm-hmm. Definitely. So they really beat the crap out of each other in this match, and Don Callis was on commentary. I think it's a pretty interesting dynamic that Don Callis has somehow inserted himself into Orange Cassidy's kind of corner at this point.
I think Don Callis is in everything, man. I think Don Callis is always putting himself into every. I mean, don't you think you see Don Callis more than you see Renee Burkett? Almost. I mean,
yeah,
we do, don't we?
Yeah, I mean,
kind of. I mean, they're kind of neck and neck.
I mean, they're right there. They're definitely right there with one another, and I mean, it's getting a little ridiculous. Yeah. Vinny needs to put the sauce down. I mean, let's be honest here, guys. Vince definitely is a little sauced up. So maybe he'll figure it out. Maybe he won't. Who knows?
Jeff said we didn't see Renee tonight.
We did not see Renee tonight, which is absolutely mind-boggling. How do we not see Renee?
Well, I mean, we saw Renee once or twice, but we didn't see her as much as we wanted to.
Yeah, we did not. And I don't know how to act to that.
Well, I mean,
I really don't.
The way you act to it all the time is that you say we see too much of her.
We do. We absolutely do.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Katie.
Huh? You say, where's Katie?
Where is Cactus Katie?
Where is Cactus Katie? Oh boy.
I don't know, but
so here's Cactus Katie. Chris, I can't. No power tonight. I won't be a wave with glow sticks on my view. That's where Katie is tonight.
Y'all lost Katie and Mad Dog Kelly in the same night. Just. Oh well, carry on.
No Mad Dog Kelly, no Katie Cactus tonight. Are you trying to say that we can't do it alone without these guys?
This is a joke. I want a refund. I want a raise. This is absurd.
A raise? A raise for what? What are
you having to deal with this tomfoolery?
It's crazy. Chris said we all got it. We got it tonight.
Yeah, damn right we got it.
We have it every week.
Damn right we got it. Woo! Let's go. So let's go ahead and get back to the match.
Trent Beretta, Orange Cassidy. I'm listening.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So the match goes off, and we get Beretta. He takes off the corner turnbuckle, and the referee gets in there, and they start having a whole dispute. OC sees an opportunity, takes off his turnbuckle. Beretta comes over, face plants him right into the turnbuckle, pins him for the 1-2-3. That's the match. Beretta absolutely loses his mind, comes after him, tombstones him on the steel steps. I mean, is beating him all over the place. And Don Callis gets in the middle of it, and Statlander comes out. Statlander gets over to Trent. OC and Don Callis end up going backstage, and it's absolute bedlam out here, mayhem.
So did you ever go back and watch the street fight that happened on Saturday we didn't go to?
I did not. I need to go back and go ahead and watch that.
If anybody has watched that, please let us know how that fight actually ended up.
They do. They need to absolutely let us know ASAP how that went. Please do. All right. So we got that out of the way. We're going to go ahead and go to the next segment here. All right. Vince, do you remember what the next segment is?
I have no. I'm gonna tell you what, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I had so much going on tonight. I watched it, but it was kind of like on the side.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I just been so busy tonight. I haven't had a chance to.
All right. So after that, we go to let's see, we get a bit of a break. All right. So we go to a scene of a car with the Elite in the car. They pull up to the arena and they park in Tony Khan's parking spot, since he no longer will be coming to the shows for a while. We get a video package recapping Kenny Omega's return and the Elite attacking him. Kenny says, after that we go to break. Kenny cuts a promo from a hospital bed, books the Anarchy in an Arena match for Double or Nothing, and says, hey, we're going to get the Elite against the Young Bucks and 2 opponents to be named later.
Tony Khan's parking spot. I'm listening.
Yep. So what do you think about this whole Kenny Omega and the Elite angle?
Well, we haven't seen Kenny Omega in a while, so I feel like we're getting a fresh new side. I'm glad to see Tony. I'm glad to see Kenny Omega back, because it's been how long has it been since we've seen Kenny Omega? 3 months, 2 months?
Yeah, it's been a bit.
So I'm glad he's back in the picture. I'm glad it didn't happen. I wish it would have happened on Dynamite when we were there in Jacksonville, but
Yep.
I'm glad to see him back in the ring and trying to at least come back. I know he's not fully cleared, but as much as he wants to be, at least he's trying to do some on-screen vignettes.
Yep. Absolutely. He's trying. He's getting there.
I can't wait to see him back in the ring, because he's a great talent in the ring.
He absolutely is, and I think he's definitely needed in the company. And if he can't perform, at least being there and cutting promos is definitely something that he's needed for.
Now on ESPN right now, Vancouver just kicked off their first game 1 on ESPN.
Vancouver and Edmonton, game 1.
I'm gonna watch this game. I really am. I'm gonna focus on this. There was
a lot of talk tonight that AEW's attendance was going to be affected by this game, because it is in Vancouver.
Oh, they were in Vancouver too?
Yep.
I tell you what, man, it's hard. I'm gonna tell you what, I gotta give it to AEW, because it's hard to deal with not only the NBA playoffs, but now they have to deal with the NHL playoffs.
Yep.
And it's like, hockey's
king in Canada.
Yeah, but I mean, let's just take hockey out of the picture. If you're a wrestling AEW fan, and you also watch football, or
Let's go Heat.
if you watch baseball, football, or baseball, hockey, and NBA, it's so hard to choose from all this. I mean, there's so much going on.
There's a lot going on.
I mean, I honestly I can't keep up. I mean,
It's trying to watch. Keep up with everything.
It is. It really is. I mean, even with Chris, I mean, Chris is so busy with, his jobs. I can't keep up with Chris too. I mean, he's the executive consultant. I mean, none of us.
He's the executive consultant.
He's the king. I can't keep up with the king.
Oh, geez.
I can't. I mean, even with Mike, check out the Mike Knox show every Monday at 6 p.m. I mean, that man right there, if you want to know a good show, I mean, you got to watch the Mike Knox show, because you never know what you're going to hear on the Mike Knox show.
You don't. You never know.
Hey, you know what? While we're talking about it, do you have that lineup? We can talk about it right now and plug it. I
do. I mean, yeah, I absolutely do have the lineup. Do you have the lineup?
Let's put it up. Let's talk about it.
All right, let's talk.
We got the Mike Knox show at 6 p.m. every Monday. Check it out. Every Monday night on Raw, after Raw at 11 p.m. We got the Raw review show. Usually the executive consultant's on there, and then we have isn't it Jeff Bad Guy? He's one of the hosts, correct?
Maybe.
And then we have the NXT review show. This week we had the consultant and the wrestling doll. We'll always see her on there. We saw me a couple weeks ago. Wednesday nights, you'll see us right here, me and Dan, for the AEW review show. Right before that, we'll do the happy hour with Vincent Dan. And then we have Saturday mornings with was it Z is Silent for SmackDown the Asylum review show. And then that's it, right? We don't have the AEW Collision show, correct?
No, we don't. No AEW Collision, unfortunately.
I mean, then I think Sundays is what? The AEW Entertainment show, where you can we review and we talk about new movies every week, correct?
Yep.
So there's something for everybody on UPR. Make sure you check it out. I'm already getting yelled at over here. We do have the Raw watch along with Evil Dose.
We have that. What else? I mean, we have so much. We have so many things going on.
You see what the consultant's saying?
What?
Look at the comments.
Oh, jeez.
I'm trying, Chris. I really am. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'm trying my hardest.
We're all trying. We're all doing the best.
Just remember, if you're part of the UPR family, we have a show for everybody. We have NXT covered, AEW covered, SmackDown, Raw, entertainment. We have it all.
Yep, we do. We have everything and anything for anybody.
Why don't we have Vincent's number one draft pick, Will Ospreay, going across the bottom here of the screen? What's that all about?
Oh boy, what's going on there?
You see that?
I don't even know what's happening
What's
anymore, guys.
What's this Tony Storm promo? What are we doing?
There we go. That looks good to me.
Chris is about to cry in tears and laughter.
I'm about to cry in tears and laughter here.
Listen, I just want to say thank you for anybody that watches this buffoonery, the
absolute shit show.
A shit show. Every week we try to make it as much as entertaining as possible. So thank you for watching this shit show that it is. And we're trying to be professionals, but we also know that at the same time, you want to make sure it's entertaining and people can come back and watch it. Dan, take it away. What's next on the card for AEW Dynamite tonight?
So next, we definitely have the. You got okay. I don't know what Vince is doing here. We
I'm
have the
not doing
Serena
nothing.
Deeb and Tony Storm promo here.
I didn't even put that up.
Jeez, Vince, you're a disaster.
I can't. I haven't put that up. I didn't put that up.
Oh, geez. I don't know what's. All right, go ahead. Describe the segment. Go ahead.
How am I going to describe you? Say I didn't even watch. I didn't even see the full thing. What do you mean?
No. Go ahead. Describe it. Let's go.
I don't even know what we're talking about. What do you mean?
Oh my gosh,
I'm following your lead. What are you talking about?
Vince, do you know what day it is?
Yes, it's Wednesday. It's 10:27, and we're doing the AEW Dynamite show. I sure do.
Oh my gosh.
He said bingo. He said bingo.
I'm shocked you even know that. I mean, I really am. This guy's a mess.
Samoa Wrestling Review. What is that? What is that, Dan?
What is Samoa Wrestling Review?
I have no idea.
All right. Well,
DC's gonna clip this.
I mean, I think anytime we all get going, it's a clip waiting to happen. So.
All right, Dan, go ahead. Go on with.
No. Go ahead, buddy. Because you're just a mess, dude.
I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
Nah, yeah, you know it all. You know it all.
How do I know it all? I don't know it all. What do you mean?
I don't know.
Go ahead.
All right, Vince, can I go? Am I?
I'm waiting for you to go. Go.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to continue talking about what we should have been talking about before I was really interrupted by LaSpada. Serena Deeb comes out and cuts a promo with Tony Schiavone, getting an interview in, and she talks about how she was on the shelf, what's going on with her, and how she was having seizures and how scary experience that was. And now she's back. She's ready. She's going to take on Toni Storm for the AEW Women's Championship at Double or Nothing. And, she's going to take this opportunity and, take it all the way. She cuts a very heartfelt promo. Out comes Toni Storm. Toni Storm is absolute money and gold right now. Toni Storm basically only has to say very minimal and says, I do not give a singular shit what you have to say. And I just love listening to Toni Storm at this point. And I know Serena Deeb, it hits her and out goes Tony, and then she has to get carried off by Luther. But what a segment this was. And
I mean, you should say what a shit show this was.
No, man, it was a segment. It was pretty good, and I think in for quite the the match at Double or Nothing, because we know Deeb can go. Storm is money right now. I mean, I love it. I love what they're doing here.
All right, let me stop you real quick. First of all, Toni Storm didn't get hit that hard for her to be knocked out the way she did. That was ridiculous. I mean, she laid on that stage like she got knocked out with a brick. Okay, that was ridiculous. And number two, what I think is the most ridiculous thing is that she has to be carried out by her butler every single time. I mean, how is this money? Like why do you think this is such money? Like, to me, this is such shit. This is garbage. I keep telling you every week, it's garbage. There's nothing great about this segment. She acts like she's somebody from the fucking like I Love Lucy area. I Love Lucy, and it's not good. I tell you that every week.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
No. I know I'm wrong because you love Toni Storm. I know you do.
I do.
I just don't understand why she's ripping off Goldust.
Toni sold that punch.
Yeah, she sold the punch.
Yeah, we're doing a sumo wrestling debut. Yep, absolutely.
All right, Jeff, hold on. Let's go back to that comment. Toni sold that punch, but was it really? Was it that big of a punch for her to sell? I mean, it didn't even look that great.
I'm just so distracted by Vince at this point, and just
Why? I'm going off what you're saying. What do you mean?
I just don't know how you believe your own bullshit at this point. I mean that's
I
just my
don't like
thing.
Tony Storm this way. I'm sorry. I've watched Tony Storm grow.
You don't like anything. That's the thing. You don't like anything.
No.
Really?
I watched Tony Storm grow from NXT to now, and I think what she's doing now is total shit.
She's flocking around. She's
fucking flocking around. I'm flocking around. We're all fucking flocking around.
This guy's a joke.
Oh,
what an absolute joke.
I'm glad you think that. I'm glad.
You're a joke. You're a joke. I want you to know that. So, all right. What did we think? What did we think? All right. You hate Tony Storm. I love Tony Storm.
Yeah, she did. It did seem like she got
to this match. Whatever. Anyways,
she sold that like
segment.
It was fucking. Go on.
I know. Oh, actually, no. The next segment was Rocky Romero is checking in on Orange Cassidy after his butt whooping. Romero says, hey, after I, beat Jay White tonight, we can get a trios tag title shot. And, we could either get Ishii or Shibata or even mend fences with Trent. Orange Cassidy's like, absolutely not. We're not doing Trent, but we'll figure
some
out.
fights going on here in Vancouver. You're missing it over here.
Nah, man, this is Canada hockey at its finest right now. This Orange Cassidy Trent Beretta storyline. You have any interest in this?
Yes, I do, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm tired of seeing the best friends every week, and as well as I do that every faction has their day where they have to break up and make a storyline out of each other hating each other, and I just hope that they bring the heat with this storyline. And what I mean by that is that every faction has flaws in the actual group. And I just hope that they bring what each other did wrong to the story, because it's just going to make it that much better. So I am looking forward to it. I really am. I'm looking forward to seeing Orange Cassidy hopefully get out of his shell, because you don't see Orange Cassidy very much talk. Like, it's very little. So I hope that they bring more of that promo side out on Orange Cassidy. I mean, what do you think?
I think we're going to see a different side of Orange Cassidy, especially with his involvement with Don Callis. And I'm very interested to see kind of where this goes and what they could do here. I love Orange Cassidy. He is that dude. And I'd like to see an evolution of the character at this point and see, I mean, even potentially if he does go heel, if he goes face, and if he stays face, like really what they're going to do here. But there's so many directions they could go.
I got to ask you one question now. Where the hell has Rocky Romero been?
Probably in New Japan.
I mean, we haven't. How long has it been since we've seen Rocky Romero? And he's a great talent.
It's been a bit. I mean, he has the group with Beretta, Roppongi Vice. They're the tag team.
But I mean, wouldn't you say that Rocky Romero is a great part of AEW? I mean, like he's yeah. See, this absolutely. Is what I don't like about AEW is they have people that are solid wrestlers.
Well, I don't know that Rocky Romero is actually an AEW talent. I mean, he might be New Japan talent that's on.
But, I mean, can you hold on? Can you also agree with me that besides Rocky Romero, can you agree with me that there's so many talented wrestlers in AEW that don't get the limelight as they should, and it's always the same like 6 wrestlers.
But it's a bloated roster. We know this is going to happen.
Yeah, but here's my question though. Like, if you had to put your shoes in the Tony Khan's position, okay, and you looked at the roster as a talented roster.
I mean, I would do things vastly different, but
you would also look at the roster as who's talented and who's actually like putting on a show for these fans.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with what he's doing. He's collecting talent, and the talent that's non-used, he's letting the contracts run up. There's nothing wrong with his model. His
Well, hold
model
on.
makes sense.
Hold on. You're saying that though, but here's how I look at it. As a business owner, if I had 5 employees and I let them work for 2 weeks straight and didn't cut any of them and let them work from 9 o'clock in the morning until 9 o'clock at night, and we were dead and we didn't need all them people, I'm losing money. So with that being said,
well, your company with 5 employees has a vastly different budget than the one that AEW has, that is a international product and has a TV deal making millions of dollars. So
yes, but here's the thing though. And here's why I laugh every day about corporations. You can make millions and millions of dollars every single day, but if you're not watching the deals that you're making and you're not watching your product, your income, your overhead, that catches up to you after a while. And I've
right,
seen
but this isn't our problem though. This is not our problem.
You're right. It's not our problem. But here's what I have to say about that. You're right. It has nothing to do with me and you at all whatsoever. But at the end of the day, as a business owner looking into another business, if I had 250 people on my roster that I'm paying, that flies in, that also eats catering, drinks, and sits around, and I'm paying them on the clock, why would you bring 150 wrestlers to an arena and feed them when only 11 to 12 of them are actually on television? You see what I'm saying? It's a waste of money. I'm not crazy.
But see, here's my problem with this is I don't understand why you're so concerned about it.
Because I'm concerned because you're right. It's not my business. But at the end of the day, like, this is what's wrong with corporations today. If they sat and watched the income that comes in and the product and all that they put out, a lot of them wouldn't go bankrupt. And that's what irks me about business today, is that I know I'm a small business owner. I get that. But at the end of the day, if I can see what's going on if I had a 250 wrestling roster, bro, I would cut that in half of that, because like I said, every week it's the same 11, 12 wrestlers. What do you need 250 people for if you're not fucking using them? I don't get it.
But they also have, Ring of Honor. They have Collision. They have
they do.
Rampage. They have Dynamite. So there's other things going on, and their talent, while under contract, they're also free to do independent bookings and do other things. So at the end of the day, they're there for when called upon and when needed, and when they find something. So inevitably, AEW is gonna lose some people. It's going to happen,
and
but
they do. But they always bring
it's been happening too. But they're also collecting talent as well. So it's like, for
what
every
reason? For what? It's not a fucking Pokemon card collection.
To have the best product they could possibly have. I don't understand what you don't understand on this.
No, I understand it, bro.
If you have a decent employee, but then have the ability to get somebody who's a better employee, are you going to say, nah, I mean, I got an okay one? Or no, you're going to go after the better talent.
Let me be frank, okay? I'm going to pull the card on you, okay? You said I haven't brought anything up in WWE tonight. I'm going to bring it up right now. I'm going to bring one man up and one man only that's on the main roster that hasn't even fucking debuted yet, okay? Odyssey Jones, a guy that I've texted and talked to on a daily basis, I don't every day. But my point of the matter is, this guy is on the main fucking roster, okay? He had his little stunt in NXT. Now he's on the main roster. The guy got on the main roster in the beginning of the year. We are now almost in the summer, and we have not even seen him debut. So you're paying this guy a talent fee, flying, rental cars, and you're also paying him to eat. Okay? This is a big fucking guy. For what reason? I don't know. But I am going to tell you, as a business owner, I am not going to pay lazy people, and I'm not calling him lazy. But at the end of the day, if you're on my roster and you're not being used, that is waste and lazy talent that I don't need to pay.
But
Vince,
you cannot. There's not enough TV time for everybody.
so don't
WWE
keep
does not have enough
collecting.
TV time for everybody. So
So what
WWE
are
should
you
only carry what,
collecting?
30 people? Should they only
What are
carry
you
30 people then?
collecting for?
No,
Why
but
are
what are you saying? Like, I don't understand your logic. Your
I
logic
would
is
collect. I
but
would
you're thinking
collect. What do you mean?
small-minded. You're thinking small-minded. You think
Bro,
as a small business owner. You do not think as a large business owner.
why would you want to pay 250 people when only 20 of them are wrestling? Why? For what reason, bro? What do I need 300
But
pounds
from
of
one
fucking
week to the
chicken
next
for?
week, we're getting plenty of different talent. So I don't understand what you're not understanding.
You're
And then they
saying
also have Ring of Honor too.
okay, but how many
It's like
matches
you're
of
a dunce,
Ring of
dude.
Honor?
Like, I don't
Three?
understand what you don't
Three.
understand.
They filmed 3 matches of Ring of Honor. 3 every
Oh,
time.
geez.
And a bunch of promos. 3 in promos. What do you mean, bro? What do you mean? It's not worth
Dude,
it to me.
do you hold on? Do you watch Ring of Honor?
Yeah, I daddle in it. I watch the highlights.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You're full of shit. You
No,
don't watch
I'm
it.
not. Bro, every time they fucking film, bro, it's like 3 to 4 matches and a bunch of promos. Exactly what they did in AEW Dark and Rampage. It's all the same, bro. They do the same format.
They actually tend to do a little more than 3 to 4 matches,
Okay,
but carry
5
on.
matches. 5 matches. I'll be fair. 5 matches. 5. Okay, 5 and
Okay, but
5
they're
and 3
using
promos.
other talent. So let just, if you're gonna do Dynamite, Rampage, and then you're doing Collision and Ring of Honor, there's a lot of TV there.
It's like 3 hours, bro. 3 hours.
And there you
Each
go. There
one's
you
an
go.
hour.
How do you separate? Rotate talent week by week. And that's kind of sort of what they're kind of doing too. You're getting a lot of repetitive promos, but you're getting a lot of different talent fighting each week. But go ahead.
But if it's not making sense, why are they fighting? If you're just putting talent on TV just to have them wrestle,
Vince, you know what? Write a letter. Write a letter.
I will.
No, let them know. Let them know. I mean, this is like beating my head against the wall right now. It's like you're just,
Oh, we're just having a fucking talk. Come on, don't take it so serious. Let's go.
No. I'm not taking it serious. I'm not taking it serious.
Come on.
You're just not getting it. You're not getting it.
6 hours of TV, Chris. The consultant said 6 hours of TV.
Yeah, 6 hours of TV. Whoop-de freaking
I'm gonna start switching the water.
Let's go ahead to Harley Cameron and Mariah May. As I was saying earlier, on our program, is this was actually a turning point for me for AEW. This was a watchable women's wrestling match, and AEW has not really had a ton of those in the last 5 years. It's only recently that they've started to have pretty good women's wrestling.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never seen Harley Cameron wrestle before. Honestly, I haven't.
She's entertaining.
And, I don't know if she's new. Maybe I haven't caught up with her. But I'm gonna tell you what, she made Mariah May look like a star tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Harley Cameron is definitely underrated.
I mean, they're both of them are fucking beautiful women. I mean, just outstanding.
Kevin, I hear you about Cameron Grimes. The problem with Cameron Grimes is Cameron Grimes does not necessarily fit on WWE programming. And
well, let's back up. Let's back up. It's not that he don't fit on WWE programming.
What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? He was on NXT.
Can I talk?
Go ahead.
He was on NXT. He was put in a storyline with LA Knight and Ted DiBiase,
which was the only memorable storyline that he's had.
I will give you that. Straight off the bat, I will give you that. And it was. But here's the thing. He had that catchphrase to the moon. And like I say, every single time, I say this every single time, you make a star in NXT, you can't push him to the main roster. And some people are stars on the little stage, and some people are stars on the main stage. And Cameron Grimes is not that guy. He's too small. And Cameron Grimes,
He needs a better gimmick. That's the problem.
he's a great gimmick. And let's put it this way. People like him, Johnny Gargano, fucking what's the other guy? Not Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano, Cameron Grimes, and Ciampa. Those guys, if they had those three guys at NXT right now, NXT wouldn't struggle. But no, they don't. They have bullshit people like Trick Williams, and I mean, this is the problem with NXT. This is why I don't watch it, because it's shit. They build somebody up, they send them off to the main roster, they fail, they get fired, and they should have kept them on NXT. It happens all the time. Every single week it happens. And people look at me like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Bro, I'm going to tell you this right now. I've been to way more NXT events than half the people that watch this, except for Chris the consultant and you.
NXT is.
What I'm saying to you is that Chris knows this as well as I do, and so do you. When we all used to go to Full Sail, there are people that are on the roster that were only good for NXT. They brought the small crowd, a 250 crowd.
Well, when you only get a little bit of people and they get so accustomed to seeing someone for such a short time, they get attached. They buy into it. When you start traveling and going out there, you're not going to catch the random guy in Alabama and the random guy in Kentucky, the random guy in Portland. You're not going to, in San Antonio. You need to do, and that's the thing. You need to have something that hits and that catches.
Yeah, but you know why you're not going to capture those guys? Because NXT only travels right now to Florida. They were doing out-of-state shows like fucking Download Festival.
Nobody cared.
Yeah, nobody cares now. What do you mean? Nobody cares about NXT Brad.
NXT when they're going and they're traveling around for their PLEs, they're getting less people than AEW is getting. They had to move from Savannah for this upcoming PLE Battleground or whatever it is. They had to move from Savannah to Las Vegas to the UFC Apex
because nobody gave a fuck.
No one cared. They had a couple thousand people that could go versus like 900 in the Apex.
Bro, what the hell? You could put NXT in Madison Square Garden with Hulk Hogan, Michael Jackson, and fucking Michael Jordan watching. Nobody gives a fuck because at the end of the day, they're putting on great shows, but they're not giving us talent that we want to watch. That's exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on. I mean, like, listen, I did a show with Wrestling Doll a couple weeks ago. Okay. Mm-hmm. No offense to Wrestling Doll. She does a great job. But at the end of the day, if I did a show every week and I said the talent was great, I'd be lying to myself. Because there's only so much that you can give in that fucking roster.
Can we talk about Wrestling Doll's NXT draft?
Yeah, it was horrible. It was at the end of the day, if I was Wrestling Doll and I was trying to make NXT a better show, I would definitely draft people from SmackDown and Raw. But she didn't do that.
I questioned whether or not she understood the assignment on that, and
I mean,
I mean, hey, you know what? By all means, it's her draft. Good on her for picks. I mean, good convictions. Good convictions. What?
Hear what Chris said, y'all do. Listen, the consultant. I'm going to tell you this. I'm not 100% invested in WWE every week.
Uh-huh.
But I'm going to tell you this right now. I watch the highlights,
mm-hmm.
and the reason why I don't watch I don't watch NXT every week is because
Okay.
it's completely garbage.
Well, I'm good. I'm glad you're here. Okay, we're gonna move.
Let's go back to
Yeah,
AEW.
no,
Let's
we're
go
going
back to
back.
AEW.
So Harley Cameron, Mariah May. This is a fantastic match. I think they have 2 stars in the making here.
Is this the first time we saw Harley Quinn or Harley Cameron?
No, absolutely not. She's been doing some stuff here and there for the past year maybe.
I haven't seen her.
Yeah, so it might be a little under a year, but I like what we're seeing from both, and I think we have an opportunity. This AEW women's division is building, and it's getting better and better and better each week. So was it Mariah May does pick up the win after the match. Saraya attacks Mariah May, beats her down. Mina Shirakawa comes out to make the save for Mariah May, and they continue on with their little tag team. I wonder when we're going to see more of that in AEW. So let's go ahead to the next segment, Bullet Club Gold and the Pac promo. This was a really interesting segment. I feel as if Pac was basically just saying, "Hey, you know what? I'm done with this Death Triangle right now. I'm not concerned about it, and I want to." You know, I felt like he was alluding to wanting a title, and I think that might be the next step for him. Obviously, they're building up Bullet Club Gold pretty heavy here. I think they're going to probably do a push here with Jay White, which is long overdue.
I think they've dropped the ball on Pac, and I'm gonna tell you why I think this. Because I don't think that Pac. I mean, I know Pac's been hurt, time and time again, but I think Pac run in WWE was a lot better than his run at NXT or AEW, because the fact that I don't think they take Pac serious. I mean, this guy is such a high flyer. He puts on great matches. Like, this guy's a champion, and they don't see it.
Yep.
They don't. They've dropped the ball with Pac, and it's sad because, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say Bullet Club Gold is no good, but at the end of the day, like, not everybody in the actual roster is a star.
They're not, but I don't know that Pac necessarily translates to the American audience. I think there needs to be a little bit of a reinvention to the character in a way, or it maybe become a little more interesting. Here's the thing: when you're on TV for a month or two, and then you're gone for 3 or 4 months, it's hard to get invested in somebody that's up and down and disappearing.
Well, he's always hurt. That's a problem.
Well, he also doesn't live in the States, and he wants to live in Europe, and he comes and he goes. So it just is what it is. Let's go to the next segment. House of Black promo on Adam Copeland. This is actually pretty fun. This is really cool to see. I think they're getting better with their promos right now. Malachi cussed, I mean, we're obviously headed for Malachi Black and Adam Copeland. We're probably going to get that at Double or Nothing for the TNT Championship. Are you looking forward to Malachi and Cope?
I'm looking forward to it because I don't think they've ever really faced off. Not even in WWE. So I feel like Malachi has come so far in his career in AEW.
Yep.
And
good opportunity to bring maybe some Brood into this too.
Absolutely, and I also think that he's only really held the Trios Championship. I do think I also think that Malachi Black should have a run with a singles championship. I mean, he did with NXT.
This could be it.
So I mean, listen. I know right now they're not gonna just take the belt off Adam Copeland after having.
I don't know. Maybe.
Really?
I mean, why not? Copeland doesn't need it. Copeland's an established star.
He doesn't need it, but here's the thing. Why would you invest so much time in him and Christian Cade trying to build that storyline where every week he's trying to prove to Christian he's ready for the championship?
Well, it's done and it's over with. That's done, and I don't necessarily know that it's been about the belt as much as it's been about their feud. The belt is obviously a an added thing, but I think right now what you're kind of seeing is it depends if AEW plans on keeping Malachi Black long term, or if they kind of want to move on and Malachi maybe is headed for WWE at this point. So I
you think Malachi's heading back?
It's possible. I mean, unless they really start kind of getting a direction here, I can see it. I mean, his wife's in WWE, and
I mean, let's just put it this way.
Some of his best stuff has been with Triple H in charge, so I mean, I could see it.
I mean, let's be honest. How much more of this, of this dark side of Malachi can we see? Like, I mean, like, I don't know if you remember, how long did we watch the NWO?
It's
Yeah, but it's like how long did we watch the NWO take over for? I mean, 96 to 2000.
The NWO had multiple layers to it. I think the House of Black just kind of is what it is, and I think it's about the right presentation and getting them in a feud that people care about.
Yeah, but what is the right feud for Malachi Black? Is it Adam Copeland?
I mean, Adam Copeland's a good one. I think maybe Adam Cole could be another one. I think even MJF could be another one.
I mean,
even House of Black and the Elite could be another one. There's plenty of direction to go with this.
Yeah, but let's be honest. How many times have we seen Malachi Black in a match with somebody that's a high flyer like him, to where it was like a holy fuck?
He's not a high flyer.
Well, you say that though, and when he's was
not a high flyer. He was never a high flyer. He
did a lot of high flying moves, though.
He is a striker. But
he did a lot of moonsaults, bro.
I wouldn't consider him a high flyer. I mean, guys, would you consider a guy who can do a moonsault a high flyer?
Well, I mean, you have to be somewhat athletic to do a moonsault or a flip or something. Like I mean, like you might see Keith Lee do it, but he's no high flyer.
Would you consider Charlotte Flair to be a high flyer?
Yes, absolutely.
You're out of your gourd. Get the hell out.
What do you mean? She does all kinds of fucking shit outside the ring. What do you mean?
She's a high flyer,
bro. Every time you can think of it, she's outside doing some kind of moonsault. What do you mean?
So because somebody can do a moonsault, that makes them a high flyer.
I mean, let's be honest with you, bro. Not everybody does moonsaults outside the ring. You have to have some kind of athleticism to do it.
Yeah, here we go. Charlotte is not a high flyer. Stop. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, okay, what is she? She's not a striker. She's not a submissions. What is she then? What is
Chad Gable, the high flyer. Chad
Gable is not a fucking high flyer.
Yeah, that's what we're.
A submissionist.
Yeah, well, apparently you think
hold on.
Charlotte Flair and Malachi Black are high flyers. So
okay, let's be on. Okay, hold on. So Chris, what would you consider Malachi Black and Charlotte?
He literally just said it right there. He said Charlotte is. They're technical wrestlers.
Okay.
I definitely think. I think Malachi is a striker.
All right, I'll give you a striker, but he's also thin enough to where if he wanted to like go crazy over the top rope. I mean, bro, how many times have we seen Malachi Black?
I don't know that I would even consider Kurt Angle a high flyer. I think that's a little
absolutely. Kurt Angle's a submissionist.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Strike, yeah, there you go. Striker with aerial maneuvers. Absolutely. All right. Let's go ahead. Next segment. The Swerve and Cage face off.
How did we get here? Can I ask you? We just went to Dynamite a couple weeks ago, and Cage was nowhere to be found. How did we get here?
Did you watch in the past 2 weeks?
Bro, it's only been a week since we went to Dynamite.
Okay, so last week it's been 2 weeks, but last week they went.
It's not been 2 weeks, bro.
Dude, are you?
Last week was the first week we didn't go to Dynamite.
You special?
Bro, when was Dynamite in Orlando or Jacksonville? It was
2
not
weeks ago.
No way.
Dude. We didn't do a show last week, and that was because you.
I'm gonna
The
get
week
to the
before
bottom
that,
of this.
we did the show from the card. Yes.
Wait, hold on. You say it was me? How you gonna blame it on
all
me?
right. Yeah, because it was. Anyways, let's go ahead.
Oh,
Swerve
you're right.
and Cage face off.
You're right. It
I
had
know.
nothing to do with it. It was 11 o'clock.
Yeah,
You're right.
I know. I'm right.
You're right. Okay, go on.
I'm right. I know.
Go on.
All right.
Go on. Oh, and
So
just to let you know, AEW Fight for the Falling, July 13th, 2024 in Jacksonville.
What?
Just announced.
No way.
Look it up, bro. I'm looking at it right now. AEW Fight for the Falling, July 13th, 2024 at 7:30, Jacksonville Daly's Place. Just announced.
Dude.
Let's go.
Hold the phone.
Just looked it up.
Where was this announced?
I just looked it up, bro.
I got to get to the bottom of this.
Look it up.
We got to scoop some ticks like ASAP.
Look it up.
Let's see.
It's on dailysplace.com. 7:30.
Let's see.
It's announced April 15th. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Not April 15th.
What day?
July 13th.
I don't see anything for it.
Well, I'll send you the link. You can go look, but I'm telling you,
Okay,
it's
you
there.
go ahead. You go ahead on that.
It's there. I'm telling you, Dan.
All right, buddy.
There you go. Go ahead, look at it.
All right. This guy.
Coming to you right now on text message. I'm telling you, unless this is a fake, I just saw it.
Everything is a fake. Fight for the Fallen, Saturday, July 13th.
I mean,
oh, look at that!
Told you.
I wonder if that's going to be a collision.
I don't know. It could be AEW pay-per-view or a Dynamite pay-per-view.
Well, I don't think it could be a Dynamite pay-per-view, but
well, they named Dynamite. But here's the crazy part: is when you click on it, right in Daly's Place, it's listed, and it says buy tickets. Oh, it's already up for tickets, man. But it says not found. Very weird. Very weird.
I don't see anything about it.
Well, if you type in AEW Fight for Fallen Daly's Place, the first thing you see is Daily Place Fight for Fallen. You click on it, and it says 7:13 Saturday at 7:30. So that means it's a collision.
Let's see.
I don't know. I just saw it and I thought I'd bring it to your attention.
This is interesting. All right. Well. Nah, dude. I think this has got to be old.
Well, I mean, I don't understand why would it say 2024.
Where do you see 2024?
I sent it to you in the text message. If you click on this, 2024.
I mean, dude, they're talking about Brandy Rhodes in here, bro.
All right. Well, listen, anyways, we'll get to this.
It literally says 2019.
All right, listen. That's not important. Let's get back to Dynamite.
This guy's a duck.
Let's get back to Dynamite. Let's go.
You're such a duck. I can't
even
with you.
All right, so we're moving on from Swerve face off to the tag team match between Big Bill and Chris Jericho taking on two nobodies. Correct? Okay, who are these nobodies? Do you know?
Well, actually, we haven't even talked about Swerve and Cage, but okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Jeez Louise, my guy. So Swerve's pissed off. He's ready for Cage. This is unacceptable. The attack last week, he wants his revenge, calls out Christian. Christian comes out with the patriarchy. Christian talks all his smack about local sports, and notes about the dreadlock he took last week from Swerve's head. And every week he's going to be taking something from Swerve until he ultimately gets what he wants, which is that AEW World Championship. And everything's going to come crashing in on Swerve. Swerve is he didn't come alone. Bishop Khan, Toa Leona, and Brian Cage come in the ring. And it seems to me that the odds were going to be even until they're not, and then he is attacked by the Mogul Embassy, and they turn on Swerve. So Swerve is now getting he is
Swerve solo now.
He is the solo act now.
So no more. Oh boy, what's his name? What's his manager's name?
What's his name? Yeah, that guy.
What's his name?
Help us out here, guys. Prince Nana.
No more Prince Nana?
I don't know, man. I don't know what the deal is with Prince Nana. I don't know what's going on with that. So, but yeah, it looks like the Patriarch and the Elite are kind of on the same page here. And
do you feel like that AEW doesn't establish storylines and they do,
and I think they're doing a pretty good job with trying to establish the Swerve and Cage kind of feud at this point. It was very abrupt, but they're doing their best to make it worthwhile and get people to care. You need a good first title defense for Swerve and a good first feud. You're not going to, obviously you can't put him in something right now where you're like, oh man, like he's going to lose the belt. Like, no, he's not going to lose the belt. Like, this guy's legitimate.
Yeah, you really honestly think that Christian Cage is the very first person you think off the top of your head that should face Swerve?
No, I'm not saying that.
I mean,
but you need to feed Swerve, and Christian Cage is a good worker.
But how long has Christian Cage been off television? Let's be honest. Last time we haven't seen him, he's been off since he lost his belt to Adam Copeland. Oh, what I'm saying to you is that Christian Cage goes from losing the belt to Adam Copeland in March to now in May, after 2 months or a month and a half, whatever the case is. Now he's going against Swerve for the AEW title. Like, how do you lose a belt and then get right back into a picture?
Well, I mean, that makes no sense. But I think
it doesn't make sense.
But what's happening here is they're trying to explain that the Elite put Christian in the spot, and the Elite and Christian are kind of on the same page right now.
Okay, all right. I'll go with that.
That's the thinking here, because as the Patriarch comes to the back and goes past the Bucks and Gorilla, the Bucks congratulate Cage on his beatdown and say it's the start of a good working relationship. So that's kind of at least the thought I'm coming out of that with. We're going to go ahead and we're going to move on to the Willow interview. She basically just kind of goes, physically she's not great, emotionally and spiritually. You can't take the smile off her face. She's ready for Double or Nothing, but is Mercedes ready?
I'm gonna tell you this right now. This is gonna be shitty if Mercedes beats Willow this quick. Like, it's to me, it's gonna show that they don't care about developing a character and putting somebody. That's what it's gonna show me if Willow loses the belt.
Well, Willow does kind of have to lose, because you can't. I mean, let's be honest. Are you really going to have Mercedes lose her first match?
But hold on. Okay, you're right. Should she lose her first match? No. But is that AEW's fault that they didn't give her a match beforehand? Here's my question. It's the same exact thing I just told you about Edge. How do you put somebody in a storyline when they've not wrestled? Okay, their very first match, they're going to win a title. Bro, I'm sorry. I don't care what any of these losers out there think about Mercedes Moné. She is not championship material right off the bat. I'm sorry.
Get the hell out of here.
Baloney, bro. Baloney. Okay. The bitch goes from winning the fucking belts with fucking Naomi to fucking marching to the office and bitching about it and quitting the company because she's a little bitch to going to the main event, one of their biggest pay-per-views to win the title. I'm sorry, bro, but she is not that big of a hot commodity. I'm gonna tell you what. She's
I
not.
think you're on drugs, bro.
I'm not on drugs, bro. She's not that great. And if she was, she wouldn't have fucking missed all that time in the ring. She's a crybaby bitch, bro. Being honest, man.
Right.
Sorry.
Right.
I mean, you
glad we got this out of the way.
You get put in a title. It doesn't matter if it's a championship match, intercontinental, a tag team or not. You give belts put on you at WrestleMania, and you bitch about it. And what do? You complain and you fucking sit home and quit the company? Yeah, you're a bitch. You're a bitch. Sorry. Anybody that's a fucking Mercedes Moné and think that the CEO is a character and goes right in to win the belt is a fucking bitch.
Wow. Okay. There goes Vince in all his glory.
Let me be frank. I'm going to tell you what I think. And I think it's horseshit if Willow Nightingale loses the belt for Mercedes Moné. It's bullshit.
Okay. Well, thank you for your opinion. We're going to go to Jay White and Rocky Romero here. This was kind of a dud, in my opinion. Not the longest match, to the point, exactly what we thought was going to happen. Jay White does pick up the victory over Rocky Romero. Post-match, Bullet Club Gold comes out, beats down Rocky. Pac comes out, and Bullet Club runs away. We get a Samoa Joe training montage about the way a warrior is driven by the fear of an opponent that he can't surmount.
Oh my God! But now with this fat slop,
yeah, you know,
I mean, this guy, bro, this guy's a filler, bro. He's a fucking filler. Okay, he's just like AJ Styles right now, bro. AJ Styles is a filler. Okay, these guys are so old.
Yeah, it's hard.
They need to go back to TNA and fucking bury themselves.
I know. I did. It's whatever.
And this learning tree bullshit. This is a bunch of horse shit right here.
No, this learning tree is absolutely ridiculous.
It's bullshit.
The learning tree beats up on well, who is it? Harlan Abbott and Mo Jabari.
Who the fuck is that?
Okay, well, that's great. It's a big beatdown. Post match, Jericho cuts a promo, makes some kind of mistakes about the locals. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Talks about that we haven't seen Hook since he hit himself with a baseball bat, and he should take as long as he likes and consider the lessons that were taught by the learning tree. Shivani slides into the ring to inform us that Hook will be back next week. Dynamite, and Jericho says we'll all celebrate together. And I can't get on board with this learning tree.
Does anybody think that Jericho's just overrated and just holding on for dear life with a new storyline every week?
That's what it seems like. Who gives a crap at this point? Why is he even there? What are we really doing?
It's a filler, bro. It's a fucking filler. I mean, can we be honest? Is Big Bill really that worth fucking watching? I'd rather watch fucking Enzo Amore and Big Cass than fucking Big Bill and Chris Jericho.
Let us know. Let us know. This guy's a joke. Whatever. We're going to go to the main event at this point. We get Adam Copeland and Brody King for the TNT title no disqualification match. This was a knockdown, drag-out brawl. This was everything we expected it was going to be. This was intense. This was hard-hitting. There was blood there will be blood. And this was a good match. I really liked it. Cope can still go. Brody King showed that he definitely can be a star. Copeland gets the win, which we all expected. But I liked this, man. I thought this was pretty fun.
I mean, we've talked about this before. I think Brody King's overrated. I don't think they give Brody King enough time to wrestle because, I honestly think AEW picked up Brody King because he was a great commodity.
You're entitled to your opinion.
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, like,
He's a great commodity.
If this is a real fight, I honestly think that Adam Copeland would have lost this fight.
Oh, of course, dude. I mean, Brody King is a scary dude. Absolutely.
Yeah, but you say that though, and then this guy's what, 52 years old in the ring, and it's like here's my question to Adam Copeland: what are you trying to prove? You've done everything in the wrestling business.
That he still wants to go, that he wants to put over other talent, and he still wants to be on TV. I mean, the guy wants to wrestle pretty consistently, and WWE was like, nah, and he kind of wrestled everybody in WWE at this point. So AEW was willing to offer him a great package, and he went with it. I think it was a good decision. Yeah, I agree. It was a pretty good match. I really like this match. Cope does retain the TNT Championship. We are obviously going to be getting Copeland and Black at Double or Nothing. I'm looking forward to that, though. I will say, I think the two of their characters definitely go pretty well together. We then go to a Mercedes Moné promo, which is, Mercedes likes to talk. I mean, this is kind of what she's being paid to do at this point. She's going to kick the crap out of Nightingale. She's going to take the championship. She's going to be your new TBS champion. Pretty basic stuff here. She's doing what she's got to do to get this thing over. We know how you feel about Mercedes, though.
I'm not saying she's horrible. All I'm saying to you is you're bringing a person like Mercedes Moné into it, the CEO of the company. I don't even know what she's a CEO of, but you bring her in. All she does is talk. In the first match, she's going to competing. She's going to win the championship. Absolutely not.
No.
Not in my fucking federation. She's not.
Well, I think she should, but
I know you should. I know, because you think she's worth.
But there's a reason, because
what's the reason?
She's going to bring eyeballs to a product, and she's going to bring ratings. She's your face of the. Well, you want her to be the face of TBS. You don't want. No offense to Willow Nightingale, but you don't want Willow Nightingale to be the face of TBS. You want Mercedes Moné.
Why? What's wrong with Willow Nightingale? Because she's too heavy?
I don't know. Willow Nightingale hasn't wrestled in the main event of WrestleMania.
Okay, you're right.
Been a multi-time, women's champion. That she in the top promotion in the world. She hasn't been on Star Wars on Disney Plus and The Mandalorian. I mean,
okay, all right, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
And has become more of a pop culture face. I mean,
I'll give you that, but here's the thing: you got to look at it like this. What if it was Trish Stratus coming into? What if it was Trish Stratus facing off against Mercedes Moné, and Trish Stratus had all those accoments? Are you going to see? Are you going to see?
Well, first off, Trish Stratus is what, like 15, 20 years older?
But what I'm saying to you is that she didn't get that stuff overnight. She wrestled and earned that stuff. So what I'm saying is you don't just
Mercedes is 32.
Okay.
And Trish Stratus is 48. So we're talking about a 16-year age difference right here.
Okay, but what I'm trying to tell you is
the program, buddy.
But what I'm trying to tell you is that when Mercedes first broke into the business, she was a new person on the block. So was Will Nightingale.
But here's the thing: you build Willow. Mercedes should be the champion right now.
So don't give fucking Willow the goddamn belt then.
Okay, well, that was a decision that I didn't really agree with, but they did on their own.
Okay, but here's the thing, though.
Maybe that's what they're gonna do. Maybe they're gonna keep it on Willow. I don't know, but I just can't imagine that Mercedes loses her first match.
Well, that's their fucking problem, bro. They listen, as Tony Khan does. I'm gonna tell you this right now. And if Tony Khan was in the room, I would tell him right to his face. He does not know how to book a fucking. He would not know how to book a fucking federation, because you don't bring somebody in that's been to WrestleMania, to a tag team, multiple time tag team champions, a triple crown, whatever, to the fucking main dance and make them fucking win the belt. I'm sorry, that's not how you bring talent in. And if that's how you are, you're shitting on the talent that fucking worked their ass off to become champion the first time. And that's what they're doing, bro. They're shitting on the people that actually worth a shit in the company. Because Mercedes Moné has been in WrestleMania.
There's millions and millions and millions of dollars in ratings that would say,
bro, fuck.
Mercedes.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. You know as well as I do, bro. You put on the fucking ratings that CM Punk brought in, and the ratings that fucking Mercedes Moné is, and I guarantee you, Moné got shit on by CM Punk, bro. It was not as big as you think it was, bro. Go back and watch it. Go back and watch it. It was not as big as you think it was, at all, bro. It was not.
Now you're a punk mark. You're a punk mark.
I am not a punk mark. I am trying to tell you that her debut was not.
Do I have Mad Dog on here right now with me? I mean, what are we doing?
Bro, her fucking debut was not as big as you think it was, man. Nobody gave a fuck. Nobody cared.
We're gonna cut to a quick commercial break before we come to the final segment. We'll be right back with you.
Previously on the Mike Knox Show.
You know, what we flocking on, and since we're gonna talk about flocking, let's go ahead and
let's bring on the Flock Master.
Let's bring on the Flock Master, but first,
Charlotte Flair is the greatest women's wrestler of all time.
There it is, guys. We got merch. Y'all been begging and waiting for oh so long, anticipating this thing like a Cool J song.
Now you cannot talk about flocking without bringing the flocking king on.
Flock away, sir. Flock away.
Flock away.
Go flock yourself.
Yeah, listen, I'm tired of flocking waiting for him. Enough flocking already.
I gotta tell you, and I gotta ask. I'm gonna start with Mike. Why is it that anything with Will Ospreay or even Daniel Bryan, why is the sentence greatest of all time?
I didn't say that shit.
I didn't say you did.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, why did those three?
I can tell you why. You know why.
No, I don't.
Because they hate the WWE.
I hope you realize how well. Oh, I'm sorry. What?
It's so entertaining that you put me in that promo.
Yeah. Well, I hope you realize how ridiculous you sound.
How am I ridiculous?
How are you not ridiculous?
I mean, you honestly sit here and say that everybody loves Mercedes Moné.
What?
I mean, you let's be honest. Okay, let's be honest. Can you really sit here and say that the CEO is a good way, is a great catchphrase? Can you really say that? What the fuck?
I'm not saying it's a great catchphrase.
What the fuck is she CEO of? Of what? Disneyland? Chocolate fucking factory? What is she fucking? What is she CEO of?
She's the CEO.
Of what?
She's the CEO.
Of what?
Of what? I don't know. I mean,
who is she the boss of? Who is she the fucking boss of?
CEO.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Tony Khan or any of you fucking stupid marks out there from AEW, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't know what you see in Mercedes Moné that she's a CEO of what? What is she the CEO?
If you could from boss to CEO.
I want an answer. What the fuck is she the CEO of? What is she CEO of? Because I don't fucking know. I don't know. That's all I'm going to say. I don't fucking know.
All right. We're going to go ahead to the final segment here. The reveal of the last two participants of Arena Anarchy. I was underwhelmed with this. We are going to get the elites Okada, Perry, the Bucks against FTR, Eddie Kingston,
It's a
and
fucking
Bryan
joke.
Danielson.
It's a fucking joke.
I was hoping for a big reveal here. All right, that's gonna be Arena Anarchy at Double or Nothing. I'm sure it'll be a fun and entertaining match, but like, I don't know, man. Like,
But why? Why? What is the reasoning for it? Do you not have something for the Bucks? Can you tell me that? Is there nothing for the Bucks
well, I
besides
guess
a fucking
they're not
4-man?
going to defend their tag team titles. I guess in your biggest events of the year, it doesn't make any sense to me.
It don't make any sense when you put the fucking belts on these guys. You don't use them the right way. This is my problem with wrestling. What are you doing with these fucking guys? Why are they the champions? I mean, am I crazy? I guess so, because fucking Dan's not answering my question. Why are they the champions if they're not defending the titles? Why is that such a big
I
deal?
wish I could tell you, sir. I don't know, sir. I don't know, Sway. I can't tell you, Sway. I don't have the answer.
But I mean, you see what I'm saying, though, right? Why are they champions if they're not defending the titles?
It's Roman Reigns 2.0.
You should have just fucking made them a fucking trios championship.
But this is what they do because
Exactly.
they are going to be the EVPs. They're going to be the authority. They don't want to defend. They don't want to defend their title.
EVPs. What's that even fucking stand for, bro?
Yeah, you're in the wrong business. You should run a wrestling federation. I agree.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly my point. What does EVP stand for? Can anybody tell me what that means?
Executive Vice President.
Oh God. Of what? Of what? It's let's beat up the fucking owner. The owner can fire these guys, but the fucking owner's a pussy.
He's a what?
The pussy. 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 Tony Khan. Pussy. I tell him to his face.
Oh, that was great.
He's a fucking pussy.
So what did we think of the show?
Go ahead, Dan. I'll let you go first.
I'm gonna give it I thought it hit on a lot of angles. I thought there were some good matches. There's some good promos. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a B+.
Are you ready? Are you ready for my answer for this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm not going to sit here and say that it was a bad show. But my problem every single week with AEW is, and I think it's everybody, why is it the same shit every single week? It's the same storyline. It's never anything new. Okay? How many times? Let me ask you this question, guys. How many times have you seen Adam Copeland wrestle on Dynamite? How many weeks has it been? 2, 3, 4? All of a sudden now he's coming back when he's a fucking Collision guy? Like, this doesn't make any sense to me. Are you bringing fucking Adam Copeland because he brings ratings in? Can you not bring ratings in? Because I'm gonna tell you what, that horse of a shit show you gave us in Jacksonville was baloney. Okay,
absolutely.
And I know Dan's gonna think it wasn't, but I'm gonna tell you what, that match starting the fucking night off with Swerve wasn't a bad match, but these guys didn't give it their hardest. Okay, and then to give us a fucking
what
match.
What do you know about giving it your hardest?
I give it the hardest. I give it
the hardest
every time. I give him the hardest.
Are you giving it hard?
I'm gonna give him the hardest I can, even if it's fucking steroids, fucking the pill, the blue pill, the green pill. It's the hardest.
Good for you, buddy.
I'm gonna give Dynamite. I'm gonna give it a fair rating this week. Okay. You said B+, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give it a B, D-.
A BD minus?
That's what I'm gonna give it, a BD minus.
I don't know what the frick that means.
It means it's lower than a fucking B in the middle of a C.
Okay.
I honestly think I feel like they, and you know this as well as I do, they try to cram in so much they can give us. And I know they're trying to give us our money's worth, but at the end of the day, if you're cramming 6 matches in on a 2-hour show, but only the match is only giving us 5 minutes, 6 minutes, and it doesn't make any sense, you're not giving me my money's worth.
Okay.
That's the problem with them. They cram so much in that they give us such a short amount of time of the match. It just doesn't make any sense to me. You know it's true, bro. We do it every fucking week.
I don't know what you want, bro.
What I want an honest show. I don't want you to give me a mystery match that they did 2 weeks ago when we're sitting there with our thumbs up our ass going, is this a fucking Royal Rumble? Is it a Battle Royal? What the fuck is it?
Yeah, okay.
They do it all the time to us. Every single week is a mystery match. The fuck is that? I know. You're thinking like, where the fuck did I get myself into this shit?
I mean, dude, you're a mess.
Oh, come on. I'm not that bad. I'm good.
No, you're a mess, bro. You're a mess.
Did we talk about Jack Perry's promo? Jeff wants to know.
Did we talk about Jeff Perry's promo?
That was the very first thing.
No, we did not talk about Jeff Perry's promo.
So let's talk about Jeff Perry's promo. Jeff, what did you think about Jack Perry's promo?
We need to talk about Jeff Perry's promo. I mean, geez Louise. It reminded me of a TNA promo. It terrible camera work. I don't know how they can do 4K camera work and yet make it look so amateur. I was so turned off by the promo.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. You're right. How many times do we see tonight them painting to the fucking entranceway and there's nothing there? How many times do we see that? I can count 3 times.
This is so strange to me. I mean, genuinely. It's very, very, very strange to me.
I just don't understand why all these companies want to do this fucking camera work like it's Steven Spielberg when they got nothing to fuck go on.
They love this shit, man. I don't
what,
have
though? Nobody cares. Why do I care what fucking CM Punk's doing before he enters the ring? I don't give a fuck.
I mean, most people shouldn't. I mean, but that's the thing. What they're trying to do now, they're trying to give you a different look on things and change it around. And I don't know, bro.
That's the problem. Leave it alone. Let it go. Leave it alone. Let it go. Let it breathe. Okay. Everybody has a problem.
Let them know, Mr. Vince. Let them know.
Everybody wants people to open up and show us what's going on. How about making a mystery? Do you want to know what fucking David Copperfield does as a trick? No, he's a magician. Let him fucking breathe. Let him do the trick without people knowing what happened.
Okay.
Simple as that. Why do you want to know so goddamn much? Do you want to know who wins the next 2 Super Bowls? No, I don't. I want to watch it on my own.
Fair enough.
So leave it alone.
Well, I'm glad that we got to the bottom of this, Vince.
I'm glad that I finished my 32-ounce cup of fucking whiskey.
It was okay. He was fixing his hair and splashed water on him. Yeah, that's all I got.
Exactly. The woman fucking powder his ass for you too. It's fucking smack him around a little bit.
I know you love that, you sick freak.
But I'm just saying, who gives a fuck? You know, who cares what they're doing? Let them just fucking live their life. You want to go home with them? You want to go home with them too? See what they do at home? Make a broccoli salad with grilled chicken and rice. You want to see that too?
Vince needs to sober up.
I'm not
Guys,
sobering up. I know what I'm saying. I'm just saying. Everybody wants to know. They want to know what's going on, what a person's doing behind the scenes. Let them breathe. Let them be them.
let
Fucking
them know. Let them know. Let
God
them know.
damn, bro. Let them be the fucking person that they are.
All right, let's just go back. We're going to recap a little bit here.
Let's recap
We
the
have
fucking
this is
show.
what's going on UPR right now.
Let's
We
get
got the
it,
Mike
brother.
Knox show Mondays at 6:00. We got the Raw review immediately following Raw on Monday nights. We got the NXT review immediately following NXT on Tuesday nights. The AEW Dynamite review show with Vince and Dan immediately following AEW Dynamite. We have the SmackDown review show on Saturday mornings, and that's it.
I mean, we have Collision up there. We need to figure Collision out.
Yeah,
But I
figure that.
gotta point out a comment here. Vinny is the best. Although he's so real. I am real when it comes to drinking, okay? Because at the end of the day, nobody wants to hear bullshit. Okay? Listen, right here, mic drop. Mic drop. And I pick it up and I drink it.
Our show has gone on longer than Dynamite was on the air at this point, and I'm exhausted, Vince. I'm exhausted of listening to your bullshit.
I am ready to go for another show. Let's do another show. Let's start it over. Let's go. Let's start it over. Come on.
You want to go again?
Let's go.
You want to go again?
Let's do another commercial. Come on.
Let's do another commercial.
Give me another commercial. Come on.
Let's go ahead and do another commercial, guys.
All right, give me another commercial.
Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre. Becky Lynch. Cody Rhodes. Bianca Belair. Carmelo Hayes. Roxanne Perez. The Rock. Year after year, the best from Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, and NXT are drafted. This year, who will be drafted to which show, and how will they change the landmark of professional wrestling? Join us on the Unpopular Reviews Wrestling Show with the executive consultant, Wrestling Doll, and Dice Man. Remember, the Z is silent. With your host, Mike Knox. That's 3 X's because he's hardcore. As they draft who they think will be best for each brand. Tune in this Thursday as Unpopular Review Wrestling gives you the Draft Preview Show. And for the first time ever, Unpopular Review takes it to another level with a fantasy booking of the AEW Draft, with AEW Dynamite's Dan the Man and AEW Collision's Vincent LaSpada, with your host, the executive consultant. All this Thursday night. Link in bio.
I gotta tell you, who did that promo? Who's the guy behind that promo?
You can't tell that's Mike Knox?
That's not Mike Knox.
That's definitely Mike Knox.
That's Mike Knox?
That's Mike Knox.
No, it's not.
It's absolutely Mike Knox.
Absolutely. If it's that Mike Knox, I'll give you $30 right now.
Ho!
If that's Mike Knox, I'll give you $30 right now, cash.
You're gonna give me $30 cash.
I'll give you here's $10 right now. I'll go get the 20 right there. That's not Mike Knox.
Okay. All right, EC, go ahead. Let him know.
EC,
let him know.
EC. That's not Mike
EC,
Knox.
let him know it's Mike Knox.
That's not Mike Knox. There's no way.
Let him know.
There's no way. I'll give you $30. I'll give Mad Dog $30 just for not even being here. If that's
no. You're giving it to me. Okay, come on.
I'll give you both $30 if that's fucking
come
Mike
on,
Knox.
EC.
There's no way.
EC,
I know who
come
that
on.
is. Not EC.
Where you at, buddy?
That is not Mike Knox. I know who that is.
Who would it be?
Are you ready to give me $30? Because I know who that is.
I didn't say I'm giving you anything.
Oh, but I know who that is. That's not Mike Knox.
Yeah, he said the results are absolutely. Chris,
that's not Mike Knox.
Who was talking in those?
That is not Mike Knox. That is not Mike Knox.
Come on.
Not
wow,
Mike
it's
Knox.
not Mike Knox. Okay.
Told you it's not Mike Knox. I told you it wasn't. I knew it wasn't Mike Knox.
Is that Chris?
No, it's not Chris. I've seen this guy on the show. It's not Mike Knox.
Right,
Who is it?
I don't give a crap.
Here you go.
Is it Vaughn?
That's Vaughn, bro.
That's some interesting stuff.
But I'm gonna listen. Besides that, I have to give it up to him because when I watched that promo, I'm like, okay, they're not gonna mention AEW, but they did, and I appreciate you guys for mentioning us in there because you don't have to. And listen, right off the bat, I want to thank everybody that watches AEW Review Show because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't come on here every week and try to put on the best show we can. Even though that Dan the Man is drunk and he likes to drink on the job. As a role model for AEW reviews, I don't like to drink at all, and I like to be as sober as possible. So thank you guys for keeping me, straight edge, like CM Punk, straight edge. What do you think about that, Dan?
I don't know how you believe your own bullshit.
Oh, Dan, come on. You got to fucking laugh a little bit. Come on. Oh, hold on. He's saying it's not King Von.
Yeah.
So who is it then?
It's not even a UPR host, apparently. So, you know what? I don't even care at this point. You know what? I got hockey on. It is almost midnight. I'm just at a loss for words at this point.
Listen, I appreciate you, Dan, for coming on here and bullshitting with me, even though you didn't even support the happy hour event that we did.
This clown.
Listen,
I mean, dude.
I got to tell you, folks, thank you for joining us for AEW Review. And make sure you check us every Wednesday at the 9:00 hour for the happy hour with Dan and Vince. Every week, we're going to give you a new show. We're going to give you new topics, and we're going to make sure that we're entertaining. And I'm so glad that everybody is. If you're not with us, look us up. Thank you for staying along. And whatever that was a bunch of toilet noise. I don't know what that is. What was that? Was that a car?
No, that was a toilet flushing.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Your bullshit away.
Thank you. But I'm going to tell you what. Thank you for joining us for AEW Reviews. Oh, you're a dick. You're a total dick. You know that?
Why? Why am I a dick?
You're right, Dan.
So wait, Vince, you got anything to add?
Thank you for joining us for AEW.
Come on, Jerry. Give us your final thought.
Happy hour. My final thought is thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you next week.